The woman never expected that the man paralyzed for 7 years could suddenly stand up from his wheelchair, and the first thing he did was not to be grateful, but to throw down a contract, forcing her to become his mistress. Her heart twisted in pain, but under humiliation, she still signed her name. Little did she know it was all part of his scheme. 7 years ago she was the daughter of the richest man. On the day she was about to fly abroad for a violin competition, she received news of his car accident, so she gave up her dream, gave up the stage, and was even disowned by her father. She carried her luggage, and devoted herself to caring for the paralyzed man. For 7 years she cared for him without complaint. The man was once deeply moved, even swearing on the spot that he would marry no one but her, and if he ever betrayed her, he would be struck by lightning. From then on she longed for that day to come. Finally, with her care, the man stood on his feet again. But that day when she returned home, she overheard him speaking with his mother. When his mother urged him to marry her, he coldly said she was nothing but a tool. She was furious at his words, and even his mother scolded him for being ungrateful. Yet the man didn't care at all. He even declared that if he had never been paralyzed, she would never have been qualified to be near him. At that moment she finally understood that in his eyes 7 years of devotion was nothing but cheap pity. Heartbroken, she accidentally made a sound. The man realized she had heard everything, and he laid out a ridiculous condition. She must remain his mistress for 1 month. If he found his true love, he would set her free. She regretted it bitterly, but still signed her name. In the days that followed, the man brought home different women every night. She could only give up her room and endure humiliation alone to escape the suffocating life. She picked up her violin again and played at a banquet. Unexpectedly she ran into him there. Seeing her arrive, he arrogantly thought she was chasing him out of love. His scheming new woman humiliated her further by smashing her violin in front of everyone. When she angrily questioned him, he not only felt no heartache, but even defended the other woman, calling her his true love, and swearing he would marry her soon. The woman completely lost hope and turned to leave. But at midnight, the man's old illness flared up in his legs. He wanted the other woman to massage him, but she claimed she was tired, and fell asleep without caring. Only then did he remember. All those years it was the woman who massaged his legs every night until he fell asleep. Yet he still refused to lose face, and insisted on preparing a wedding for the other woman. That very day was also the final deadline of his contract with the first woman. When he happily welcomed his so-called true love, the screen suddenly revealed the shocking truth. The other woman was already pregnant with another man's child. She had only approached him for his wealth. Seeing this, he argued with her in rage. Just then the woman appeared. He thought she still cared, and had come to ruin his wedding. But in fact she didn't care at all. She only looked at her watch, waiting for the 1-month deadline to expire. As the man was still lost in his own confidence, a rich heir suddenly dropped to one knee, and took out a ring to propose to her. The man sneered when he saw it, mocking him as a fool. But the next second, the woman accepted the proposal.